Welcome back to another video on Elite Exotic Essentials. My name is Edward. In today's video, I'll be reacting to Rap Critic. So Rap Critic, he reviews rap music, obviously, he's in his name. I think he was one of my he was my first reaction video, because I remember before then, I was doing a testing reaction video, which it wasn't an official one, but I was just, like, testing out the audio for it. Well, I was trying to see if I can create one and try to get the audio to match up. Because that's the hardest thing when I make the reaction videos is matching up the audio. So I was testing it. He was the first official one I made. And when you go back and watch it, my mom, she was upstairs. She was calling me while I was recording it. So yeah. Yeah, he's kind of the first official one I made. And I haven't made one on him since. And I saw he put out a new video with Polo G when he's reviewing Rapstar. So let's get into it. Rap Critic, Polo G. Yeah, Rap Critic, Polo G, Rapstar, and the parts of the song that were made a meme that made it popular. Let's go.
This video was sponsored by Skillshare. You got a skill you're interested in pursuing but don't know where to start? Well, Skillshare's got over 30,000 classes to choose from, guaranteed to help you out. If you're an aspiring rapper or producer, you can check out Samus's lyric writing course, or DJ King Arthur's series on how to punch up the depth and quality of your sound when recording. Even if you're just starting out as a musician in general, they've got all types of classes on music fundamentals, like vocal training, music theory comprehension, the basics of playing piano and guitar, seriously, anything you're possibly thinking of. And hey, if you just recently started getting paid for what you like doing, there's a bunch of videos on there on filing as a small business just in time for tax season. The first 1,000 people who go to the link below will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. And after that, it's
I
less
can't
than
skip
$10
that.
a month for an annual subscription.
Nah, I don't want to skip that.
That sounds good. Definitely scroll down to the description below and click the link. Hi guys, Rapstar here. Let's talk about Polo G. Now, dude was on my radar for a while as a next level MC. Someone just a cut above the current roster of rappers dabbling in the emo rap sound at the time. I feel like I haven't heard anyone explicitly call his style that, but it does fit in with the current theme of lackadaisically somber sing-song deliveries over beats that either have those echoey guitar plugs from a slowed-down indie rock sample or those really intense piano riffs that sound like something out of a 90s medical drama, with the rapper usually bringing up more personal subject matter. Yep. That is, amongst the myriad of other lyrics that are kind of still just about how rich they are. But to that end, Polo G was an MC that always felt like he stood out as someone you got a real piece of his life from with every song you heard from him. And
that's true. Because with Polo G, yeah, a lot of his songs are very introspective, motivational, like that more softer, melodic tone. Because I think, because that's what he wanted. He had to clean up his image before he made it. He came to the music industry. He had to clean it up, be more melodic, be more friendly commercially, so he can widen his audience and spread to a bigger crowd. But I think on his new album, he says he's gonna go back to his more like Chicago drilling days of making like drill music and like gonna be more aggressive. Cause that's who he were before, but he had to clean up his image, do the melodic stuff to get big and have it. You can market it to more people. Yep. Okay, now let's go.
He had 2019's Pop Out, which charted just under the top 10 on Billboard, but when I already cracked a number...
Oh, also I was trying to say that he kind of he makes somewhat similar, the category music like Rob Blaze. That's what I'm trying to say.
One single with Rapstar stood out as someone you got a real piece of his life from with every song you heard from him. And sure, he had 2019's Pop Out, which charted just under the top 10 on Billboard, but when I already cracked a #1 single with Rapstar, I was eager to check out the song that finally put a big mainstream spotlight on the guy. And it's
count 1 minute.
Like, even starting with the hook, when I hear something strikes #1, I expect an earworm of a chorus to come with it. But no, the hook doesn't really leave that much of an impression with any lyrics or like super catchy melody you want to sing along to. In fact, the main chorus is so kind of meandering and forgettable, it didn't even register that it was the hook until it came back the second time. And I gotta say, for a song that's about celebrating the life of being a rich, successful rap star, there's like Eeyore levels of melancholy in the delivery of most of these lyrics. No, it really doesn't. Actually, it doesn't sound like you're joking or having any fun at all, so I'm not sure why someone would even think that. I don't know about you, but if I was making $2,000 a minute, I think I could muster up a little bit more enthusiasm than this. complex guy than the average mainstream rapper. So you understand when he makes a song called Rapstar, it's going to give you the ups and downs of the experience, right?
Sure.
And later on in the verses, I really feel like he does that. Like, especially in the second verse, where he goes more in depth about his experience with trying to deal with mental health issues in a world where you have to fend for yourself. And running into problems with connecting with people in an authentic way because of those issues. And in fact, I really enjoy the first verse. Just the way the lyrics about struggling with his past trauma builds up to the line that gets cut off, making you yourself fill in the words for a narrator who sounds like he just suddenly came to the realization that he's been functioning.
Wait, what was I gonna say? I know I was watching the Genius, like annotation and breakdown for the song. Is that Polo G said with the Rapstar that he really didn't do anything new. He didn't really step out of his comfort zone. He just did the same thing, and somehow the song blew to #1. There's another guy who, Hello Yasmin, he was talking about this song, and it's when what made it go #1. There really wasn't a clear-cut answer, but I don't know. Could be quality music. Some say it's quality music, like, you know, good sells itself. I know that's, yeah. Or, I think what? Could be marketing, or really marketing. But it was a good song. Let's keep going.
Using those drugs to cope through his trauma, and having that thought that if he knows these drugs aren't really healing them, then it's probably hurting him. But then the hook comes in immediately after that cutoff.
Count on a minute.
And I get it. The moral of the story is money doesn't actually make you happy, right? But like, if the person who just said money doesn't buy happiness to you just bought a luxury car on a whim while counting a huge bag of money for what they're gonna buy next, then it puddles the message a bit, doesn't it? And it definitely makes it harder to maintain sympathy for how supposedly super sad they are. Although in this case, I mean, I can't believe that Polo G isn't actually happy, because, you know, he certainly doesn't sound like it. Like, just on a certain level, this track just doesn't have, like, the panache and more fleshed out upbeat musicality of a typical song that would get this popular. There's a sense of unpolishedness with this track. Like, this wasn't actually supposed to be the big hit single, you know? But, you know, as soon as you hear the parts that got me, it immediately makes sense what propped up the song's popularity.
Okay.
And
that's a man.
Relatable reason why it stuck out, right? It's that feeling of when you're getting pissed off at something someone's saying to you, but you catch yourself in the moment of realizing a response is only going to make things worse, so you try to de-escalate by rewording what you wanted to say. And I guess getting memed is just kind of how the charts are run these days, so if that's what ends up making a song pop for...
That was a popular one, like when he was about to curse, but then he said, please don't talk. I didn't see a meme. I don't see the memes for that. Like, I don't know. I didn't see the memes for that. I'd be seeing the memes for, like, what was it? Like the meme that said, like, the reason why Polo G buy BMW is because it stands for Black Man Winning. So that's why it's his favorite car. Which is a pretty good, that's a pretty cool acronym. Black Man Winning. Because think about it. He's buying luxury stuff, and the only way to buy luxury items is to have a whole lot of money. So, if you're a black man, you can afford luxury items, so that could be a good sign that you're winning. It's pretty cool. I like that. Very positive. Black man winning. Keep winning, black men. I'm proud of you. Me too.
For a talented, more emotionally intricate artist who wouldn't typically get the spotlight otherwise, hey, get that money. Of course, there's also the other lyric that got memed. Which, I get why it popped for some folks, but it's such a basic bitch telling off the haters line that it feels annoying that this got popular amongst the sea of other better lyrics he's written. And the more I think about these lyrics, the more the song in general just feels like there's a through line about him just not listening to the women in his life. Although we seem to be getting conflicting information about the actual relationship dynamic, at least if we're to assume he's talking to the same woman the whole time. I mean, in the video, it's the same woman he's hanging out with, so I assume he's talking about the same girl. But at first, he's talking about sex with a girl that's so hot he's apparently willing to go in raw and have a child over it. I bet she gonna get loud when I'm in, and we might have a child over her. But then he immediately follows up with, that's right. I don't want to listen to any woman after I'm done having sex with them, even the ones I possibly might put a child inside of. But then he reveals he knows so deep the the contours of your heart. One need not speak, for we already understand what need be said. Look so deep into your eyes, I can read your thoughts. But then, shut the fuck up, please don't talk. Showcasing a man who's clearly having issues with communicating with his girlfriend in a way that's not confrontational. And then the girlfriend stabs him.
Understandable.
Really listening. She said something about slicing something up. I think she's gonna make like a pie or something. Oh god! So, guess that connection wasn't as deep as he suspected. Well, overall, I give this a 3.5 out of 5. Don't get me wrong, it's certainly not a bad track. It just feels a little lackluster for someone whose quality as an artist I'm familiar with. Like, it's Polo G, so it's still lyrically more in-depth than the average rapper on autopilot, but it definitely still feels like autopilot, you know? And I know, the melancholy in the delivery is supposed to reflect the deeper turmoil behind the achievements and success. But as a person listening, it's just hard to get into the celebratory mood of most of the lyrics when they're delivered so unhappily. It's just too dour to serve as the good time party jam for me, but there's also too much time dedicated to the look at my success glossy shit for it to be as impactful as his other tracks often feel. And while I wish him much success and many chart topics for the future, this one just didn't grab me as much as I wanted to. Well, that's the episode. Leave a like if you like because it helps, comment if you have something to say because it helps even more, and hit the subscribe and the bell button afterwards because the bell is what actually alerts you to new episodes. And if you want to keep up with everything I'm doing, check out my link tree for Twitch streams, merch, movie and album review podcasts, and any other stuff. So check all that fun stuff out, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Well, trying to think. Well, I'll say that was pretty good. Polo G's Rapstar. I think it's a good song. I know they played it on the radio a couple times, but I haven't really been listening after. It's not really in my playlist like that, but when it comes on, it's a pretty good song. Yeah. Well, thank you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Elite Exotic Essential CEO. Have a great day.